A roaring comeback.
Seems to be in intense pain.
Playing and how she's contributing in this game.
A wounded tigress.
They are buzzing right now. What a hit! UST.
The challengers regroup and recover. Sweep. Survival. The finals. Game 2.
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us.
Good afternoon from the arena in San Juan City. ABS-CBN Sports Live and exclusive coverage. Game 2 of the Women's Volleyball Finals in Season 73 of the UAP. Only here, live on Studio 23. The biggest ticket for today's Saturday. The finals here at the arena in San Juan. There's a sports cliche that goes, if you want to be champions, you have to go through the defending champions. We've heard that many times. Jack Alarca and the rest of LaSalle think that's what it's all about, and that's what they intend to do today. To avenge and to dethrone Isa Maizo and the rest of the defending champions. 7 5-set matches this year and their third straight loss to LaSalle. They are embattled, but they are still the defending champions, and they have one more chance to extend this to a game number 3. It is the battle between the last 2 champions of the women's volleyball tournament of the UAAP. Defending champions UST Tigresses versus the 2009 champions De La Salle University, exclusively from ABS-CBN Sports. Hello and good afternoon. And after game number 2 of the men's finals, which of course UST won earlier over FEU, we bring you the women's finals. Boom Gonzalez and Remulla. Will LaSalle take it today and claim their 6th championship here in the women's division, or will UST have one more say?
Well, you know, that first game in this championship series could have gone, you know, any other way. It was 5 sets, and you know, now I guess everyone's clueless on who will win, you know, this championship.
That's right, and for the second straight time that these 2 teams meet, 2-0, and then UST showing a lot of resiliency and extending it to a 5th and final set. Let's give you some glimpses of game number 1 for those who missed that exciting matchup where over 4,000 people watched us here at the arena in San Juan. LaSalle playing incredible volleyball for the first 2 sets. They seemed like they were on their way to winning set number 3, and then all of a sudden UST behind, again, the predominantly UST crowd here at the arena, extended it to a set number 4 and then eventually to a set number 5.
I guess it's also safe to say that, you know, UST is a team that has gone through a lot of challenges, and, you know, going back again, kahit na down sila first 2 sets, they're the kind of team who can actually still try and catch up and actually extend that game. As you can see on your screen, the score for that very long game number 1. So it was LaSalle taking the first 2 sets, and UST coming back in the 3rd and the 4th, but in the 5th set, LaSalle still emerged as the winner. You can see it's 198 yung total score. It's very close.
Yeah, and the way LaSalle folded in sets number 3 and 4 was actually the surprise there as we look at the skills department now.
Spikes 52 and 48 for UST. LaSalle outdid UST with 11 points from blocks as compared to only 6 of UST. But when it came to services, look at this very impressive 14 points from UST as compared to 9 of LaSalle. But in terms of errors, just as close, 30 for LaSalle and 28 for UST.
You know, and you touched on it just a while ago. UST this year has really battled through different kinds of issues, health issues, injuries, inconsistency too, as they got beat in 5 sets by UP also at one point, and that got extended by a few other teams here in the league. And it seems that it's never ending. Even in game number 1, Maruba Natikla experienced injury cramps that was going up her body. And the question now being asked around the volleyball community, if she stayed for set number 5, would they have taken that? Of course, you can never answer that question, but it's an interesting question nonetheless.
That's right. Of course, it would have been a different story. We saw how big of a contribution she was in that game. So kaya pumapasok yung ganyang questions. If she was there, would that game have gone the other way around? You know, UST taking that win.
Boy, she celebrated a birthday and she played like it was her birthday. Those are the numbers: 19 points, 15 attacks, and 4 service aces. And that is in a game that she did not even complete. She, was carried out of there pretty much towards the end of that 4th set, and then not able to play in the 5th set. And I doubt if she's 100%. Of course, we will get a report on that as we have our courtside reporters with us still for game number 2. Patch Cansana, though, sat down with Coach Shaq prior to the start of the game. Let's listen to what Coach Shaq has to say.
High-pressure game 1 last Wednesday. Pagkatapos ng 4th set, nasubukan na naman po ang endurance ng UST. Ano pong nangyari dun sa 5th set at bumigay na po?
Well, siguro dahil dun sa isang reason is yung nag-cramp si Maru, and then yun nga. Tapos nagkaroon kami ng konting changes dun sa lineup, and siguro bumigay yung mga bata kasi hindi nila kinaya yung ganung pressure, especially yung pinalit namin si Maru. So yun lang. So hopefully this next game, makover up namin lahat ng mga pagkukulang namin last game 1.
Coach, matapos ang hindi natin inaasahang crabs tulad ng sabi mo kay Maru, kamusta na po siya ngayon? Maglalaro po ba siya ngayon dahil crucial po ang laro natin ngayon para sa inyong defending champion?
Well, siyempre, kailangan siya maglaro kasi unang-una, finals na to, and kumbaga, parang wala nang, sabi ko nga sa mga bata, hindi na tayo pwede magdahilan ng kung ano yung mga injuries natin kasi nandyan na eh. Kumbaga pinaghirapan na natin to lahat. So dapat bigyan na natin yung best. And sabi ko nga, all out tayo sa game 2 para dun sa game 3. So yun.
Okay, thank you Coach and good luck later. That was Coach Shaq De Los Santos from the UST Tigresses.
Thank you very much, Pat. Of course, Coach Shaq hoping that the result will be very different today as they battle a very focused and a very determined LaSalle team, which technically and has really not lost a game on the court. When you really think about it, they have not lost this season yet.
That's right. So far, it's been a good season for LaSalle. So now the big question is, like what Coach Shaq said earlier, their goal now is to give it their all out here in game 2 so that they can ensure that there will still be game number 3.
All right. Of course, game number 2 will be played here at the arena with the De La Salle University Lady Spikers looking to wrap it up and wrap up their 6th championship, and probably the last for graduating Jack Alarco, one of 3 possible graduates, and we'll explain that statement a little later on. But what an afternoon already for her, and the game hasn't even started. She has scored some sort of a hat trick here in the volleyball tournament by becoming the best spiker. She was awarded prior to the start of the men's finals. She is also our best server, and she is now the new UAP Women's Volleyball MVP.
What a way to boost your confidence right before you enter match number 2. Possibly, if they win, of course, this will be the last match now. And I guess it's pretty good, no? And looking at Jack of all trades statistics, 19 points as well, 14 coming from attacks, 4 service aces. So it's a good way for her to exit her 5 playing years for LaSalle by getting those awards.
And she played really big in that last game, lalo now when their backs were against the wall, when UST was making that chase. She was the veteran that they needed, the solid and stable player that they needed in that game. And of course, we would like to get the story and the thoughts of the coach of the opposing side, Coach Ramil de Jesus, with our very own Aaron Torreon. Go ahead, Aaron.
Coach Ramil, gaano ka-importante na nakuha niyo ang Game 1?
Para sa amin, napaka-importante ng Game 1 kasi siyempre, sa matter of self-confidence. So, iba pa rin yung nauna ka ng Game 1.
Pangalawa naman, Coach, paano na-keep ng Lady Spikers ang composure nila pagkatapos na tayo ng UST ang game ng 2-all?
Actually, after nung 4 sets, nung nakuha ng UST yung 4 sets, yun nga, sinabi ko sa mga bata na tinetest lang tayo, kailangan mas galingan pa natin. So isipin natin nag-umpisa tayo sa 4 sets. So yun, nakasurvive naman yung mga bata.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck today. There you have it, Coach Ramil de Jesus of the DLSU Ladies Spikers.
Always never giving himself away too much, Coach Ramil de Jesus, who is looking for championship number 6 for the school. And they're going up against a team that has 14 all in all in the women's volleyball tournament. They are the defending champions, but LaSalle, in the last decade, let's put it that way, is the winning, has won the most, but it is not an impossible task. We don't have to go far back in volleyball history to see that even if you lose game number 1, you can still end up with champions. If you remember, Adamson in 2007 won game number 1. They were a step away from their first ever volleyball championship, and then FEU, led by who else? Rachel Andakis, just did not go away.
Where you can see your determination and you know how much they really wanted to win the game.
Right, FEU winning that championship. Will it be the same story, or will that story end today? We'll find out.
In your season 73 UAAP Women's Volleyball Finals. Officiating this match, first referee, Nestor Bellio, international referee. Our second referee, Yul Benosa, international referee candidate. And our teams playing in the finals, first currently celebrating their quadricentennial 400th year anniversary. Trying to extend this to a rubber match on Wednesday. Here are the defending champions, UST Tigresses. Their opponents will celebrate their centennial 100th year anniversary next school year. Trying to get back the crown today. Here are this year's hosts, the DLSU Ladies Spikers.
Something that, it's a culmination of all the training, the practices, all the missed classes maybe sometimes, and U of